Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, better than ever, for many reasons. Would you like to
I would.
give us the lowdown, Luke?
I would. Welcome back to the Finlay and Luke show. You may be listening to this on YouTube. You may be listening on Podbean. Or you could be listening on Spotify. I'm so fucking buzzing.
We fucking made it, boys.
Honestly. So, to explain, when you try to apply to Spotify, it's like you either get it or you don't, and then you have to wait to apply for it. And I applied for it, fingers crossed over it. And I get a phone call from a good mate, Connie. She does the social media, so she has like the emails and that. And she says, got an email. And I went, okay, so it's either a guess or it's Spotify. And she went, drum rolls, please. I went, all right. She said it was a Spotify. That started a piss up. It was a long piss up. We both took part in that. Went to six-a-side, which we'll get into shortly in a minute, and then carried on afterwards. Put us in a fantastic mood. So now the link is a bit dodgy for it. So
yeah, it's not been working today at the moment.
I think it takes a few days to come through, but every single episode we have done so far is now on Spotify. All you need to do is type in the Finlay and Luke show, and it's there. And we fucking made it, lad.
We've made it. Hopefully, we can get a bit of income out of that, because maybe we should start paying Harry. We should probably start paying Harry, but
yeah,
like
I think I worked it out the other day out of curiosity, like the overall expense we paid for this channel, like overall, if we include an X-Academy, talking like 200 quid.
Fuck me.
But you know what? Considering it started off in a drunk conversation on my birthday, and it carried on for about a week after that, and then we went for it. You know, it's fucking mint, and
it is very mint.
I think we definitely should take up the opportunity. Let's thank Daryl for coming on,
definitely
being the first guest, giving Harry his real first test. We need to thank Lauren for bullying you for a solid half hour. And she sent me a nice message last night as well, saying, congrats on that. Thanks to my best mate ever in the world, Emma Kenny, for accidentally admitting she knew the McCanns.
Yep.
Fucking super baller. Thanks to Connie for social media. She does all the work there. Keri-Anne in admin. What a babe.
Yeah, she's a lovely lady.
And the best to last, obviously, Harry. Honestly, he is literally the third host of this channel, effectively. Without him, we'd be absolutely fucked. We're missing him at the moment because he's working and he's at uni. But we love you with all our heart, Harry. And we've already got you a gift once. We're not doing it again. Money's tight. But no, I feel like without Harry, we wouldn't have done the quality of videos. I don't think we would have attracted stuff. And I feel like the Spotify thing is, as much as it's down to me and you doing our bit, it's down to everyone else doing their bits.
Exactly.
So I'm in a very good place at the moment, and I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, man. Obviously, I'm glad to see that we've already been marked down as explicit by Spotify, which is fucking brilliant. Brilliant. Thanks, Spotify. We love it. We're getting the right kind of audience in, hopefully. But yeah, it's a kind of a new level that we've hit there.
The ego was high last night. The
ego was massive, and that's a nice little segue into the first little bit of it, and that's the classic six-a-side.
So, bit of context. We had 3 wins on the bounce. We lost one of our players last week to uni. Big lad Ryan. We love you long time, lad.
Ormskirk FC is lucky to have you.
And then we knew that we were playing top of the league, and it was the Eastern European centre-half last game as well.
Oh, don't get me started on my man Randos.
Love him.
Beautiful man.
About half an hour before the game, I'm getting pissed still. Or about half an hour before I went, Daz, one of the players, sent me a message. I'm like, look at top of the league's name. They changed. And obviously, this is discrediting the win, but fuck it, who cares? We didn't tell anyone, so I told Finlay this. So we get there, it's a new team.
Obviously, so Luke's the gaffer. I'm the newly appointed director of football. I've made the signings, so yeah.
So we get there. Everyone's like, "Fucking hell, we'll have this." We won 5-3. Now, when you say you win 5-3, you think, "Oh, fucking hell, must have been a good game." Dan Randos scored 2. Daryl got a hat trick. Now,
Mr. Captain,
my captain, got a hat trick. However, Loney from Stretford Paddock, Louis, he had 2 shots. One hit the post, came off Daryl's knee, went in. The other one, Louis took a shot. It's just come off Daryl, gone in. And the third one was a corner, which is just hit straight. I'm still convinced it went through the side netting.
No, I saw it. It basically, Daryl's taking the corner, and he's no one's really making a run into the box, and they're all all the players that are in the box, Marshall and Louis, they're being marked. So what Daryl's thought he'd do is just smash it at the keeper, and God bless him, the keeper's just poked it into his own net.
But of course, Daryl's counted as a hat trick.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, the first game for them, not great, was it?
It won, but especially after that, 4 wins on the bounce now, and was getting the pod on Spotify. Oh, I got pissed. Oh, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. When I woke up this morning, I had pizza for my breakfast. When you're just in that state of hungover, it's like, dude, I was absolutely fucked out of my head. But you know what? It felt warranted because the six side we worked really hard. Obviously, we lost Ryan last week, who's big loss because he was a starter. We lost Eastern European centre half for now. You made 2-3 signs?
Well, I brought in Barney.
Yes, you did bring in
Ryan.
You brought in Ryan.
I brought in Ryan. Brought in Zach. I brought in Louis, and I brought in Marshall.
That's the one, yeah.
So
5 signs.
They're all very good players. They are all very good players. Zach was a bit disappointed in the way that he played last night, but I did say to him, "Listen, new league. He's never played a 6-side league like that, and he's not played full-on football for a while.
You can't expect a lot from them."
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've seen Zach play all my life, and he's an outstanding footballer. Same with Marshall, same with Louis, same with Ryan, same with Barney. I've known them that long, and they're all outstanding footballers. So, glad to bring him into that team, really. Especially since I've taken myself out of in-game competition.
Honestly,
shite.
That's the point that I made. So because of Alex in goal, who's fucking mint.
Shout out to Alex.
Year 11, it was always like when we were doing PA, it was football. It was like Alex is one captain, I'm the other because we're both keepers. And that last time we were playing 6-side, it was always me in goal, and I didn't miss a single game. Obviously, I've had my injury problems, so he's come in. And the 1 week I was supposed to play, the team didn't turn up, so it was only a practice match against a team in a division above. I didn't do very well. And it's got to the point now I'm just like, you know what? I can't take Alex out of the team. He's performing too good. It's a bit of you feel a bit solemn about it because shit, now I can't play. But
yeah.
On the other hand, I really like being the gaffer. I like being on the sidelines. I like, and I know it's just 6-a-side. And I know fucking people are going to go, what the fuck are you on about, mate? But you know what? It's nice. It is nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
You get a different view of the game. You see it from a completely different angle.
Definitely. I mean, that I made my debut for Inter Milan over in net because Alex wasn't available. And I mean, myself, I'll play anywhere really. I'm not a great footballer. Got 2 left feet really. I can't, but I made a good showing in net. Conceded 2, but
you were unlucky with the penalty.
Goals. I was unlucky with a penalty. One of them was a mistake on my behalf, but that cunt did a fucking roly-poly after scoring a fluke.
And then we beat them.
and then we scored one in the last minute. So but then the next game, I played at centre half, and it wasn't for me really. if I'm playing centre half, I like to break legs. And it's as simple as
And you
that.
can't slide in the league either, so it's
Yeah,
always
you
a
can't
detriment
slide.
to it.
So yeah, it's detrimental, but bringing in Barney was
a very good signing.
He's fucking
very.
He had a great game.
Barney.
He had a great game last night. Blocked one with his bollocks. Very brave man.
Yeah. Oh, I honestly, when I saw that happen, I went.
Yeah, he had a dead leg today as well.
Shit,
he's had a dead leg for about he's had a dead leg for about 24 hours now. But yeah, I was like, maybe you've got no hamstring left, mate. But
his hamstring was done in the other week as well.
Yeah, well, he plays 11 aside as well on Saturday League. So he's a good player, and him with Michael as well. With Michael,
yeah, them two have got a really good partnership going at the moment. So I like that. Like, because obviously we tend to make changes every week. That's the one thing I don't want to change.
Yeah,
and obviously now because Dan's left, it gives me the dilemma because Joe and Jack, they didn't play this week because they both said, look, you got the new guys coming in, we want to train a bit. It's like, it's completely fine. Don't have any issues with that. But now I have the issue where our two starting midfielders have now both left to uni. We're stealing them back at Christmas.
Yep.
But now it's getting the new partnership in midfield. Obviously, we got Louis as well. So it's whether you play Louis midfield or Daz up front. And obviously, because Louis plays for Paddock as well, we don't know if he can play every week. He may get injured.
Yeah, of course.
There are the external factors to it. So it's working it out. And to be honest, I really like it. Like, I've got a spreadsheet on my Google Drive, it's like potential ways we can play and how we play, etc. Because I generally like doing that stuff. Like, one of my favorite games is Football Manager, and I've just fucking abused that. Same with career mode on FIFA. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really like tactical shit around it, even though it's only 6-side.
Yeah.
I like the tactical side of it, and being on the touchline with you is fucking mint. When Daryl scored that goal yesterday, we really in. That was a good celebration.
Yeah, well, it's same again with last week when Daryl scored that shithouse free kick.
Oh yeah,
that was brilliant.
I missed that
not
one.
ready. Oh, it was fucking brilliant, mate. It was brilliant to watch.
So we got 4 on the balance now, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, proud of the team, proud of the partnerships that we formed and everything, and we're learning more about the game as we go on really.
Definitely. Yeah. Shall we go into the Premier League? Because
yeah, definitely.
It's been a bit of a mad weekend. So as you're seeing this, it is.
Hold on, Harry. Put in the picture of me and Luke from last week.
Oh yeah, in the suits.
Obviously we suited up last week and this week. I'm making it a regular occurrence.
Doing a Barney Stinson proud.
Yeah, obviously, and then put this in.
Actually, I have the bro code. I had it out. Give me a second.
The bro code. The bro code was invented in 1778 by a man called Barnabas Stinson.
Yeah,
and
right.
it was when George Washington and Benjamin Franklin were arguing over whores. Oh, can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? Wenches. I'll say wenches.
Wenches. It was founded on July 4th, 1776.
Devil's three-way.
No.
No eye contact in a devil's three-way.
I'm not looking. Shall we? That's fine. Instead of going on to Premier League, shall we read a bit of this beforehand?
Yeah, read Article 39.
Article 39, okay. Article 39. When a bro gets a chick's number, he waits at least 96 hours before calling her. Yes, I 100% agree with this. I've only gone against this once, and it didn't end well.
I do it all the time. I don't use this specific article, and it fails for me every time. So there you go, bros and hoes.
Oh, well. Yeah. Let's go to
you need the whole code.
57.
57.
A bro never reveals the score of a sporting event to another bro unless the bro has thrice confirmed he wants to hear it. Again, yes.
Thrice.
Go on, give me a number.
I will go with article number 14.
14.
Where did you purchase this from? I need to purchase one.
I got it as a present off an old friend of mine.
Google.
Yeah, I was like, right. Article
Google.
14. If a chick inquires about another bro's sexual history, a bro shall honour the bro to silence and play dumb. Better to have women think all men are stupid than to tell the truth. No. Give me another number.
86.
80.
Oh, they sell it at WH Smith.
Out of curiosity, how much was it? Because a lady friend got it for me.
737 in how many in 737 in WH Smith.
Fair enough. Right. Article 86. When a bro meets a chick, he shall endeavour to find out where she fits on the hot/crazy scale before pursuing
the
her.
Vicky Mendoza scale.
It's literally, it will not appear, but there is a scale.
The Vicky Mendoza scale.
Yeah. Honestly.
Follow the finger, Harry.
Honestly, I'm
going to buy this right now.
Let's just say in a past endeavour.
Yes.
We'll say recent.
Yes.
I got caught in the Vicky Mendoza scale.
Yep.
And all I'm saying was, right, it went there. So it meant it was there.
Yeah. You want to always be below the line.
Always below the line. I was well above it. With recent endeavour, we'll say. Yeah.
So say if she's... hold on, Harry. Do a diagram following my finger, right? Yeah. Right, okay. I don't know which way will it come out. So you've got the crazy and the hot, okay? So you've got crazy and hot. So, for example, if she is this hot, she must be this crazy. If she is this hot, she is allowed to be this crazy. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm buying the book right now.
You might as well.
Check out as a guest. I'm buying the book right now. Standard delivery.
I have another one.
Do it. 69.
Yeah, right. Okay, I will. I had another How I Met Your Star book that an old lady friend of mine got me. I can't remember which one it was.
Sorry, guys. I'm
the
just
playbook.
Doing the
I had the playbook. I've got the playbook.
I need to borrow that. I need to borrow that.
Fiddly. Article 69.
For no specific reason.
It just says dub.
Dub.
Yes, you can borrow the playbook. I just need to find it.
Yes, unless I can find it on WH Smith.
You probably will. I mean, like I said, I got these as a present.
Quick address finder. Not going to say any words while I say this.
Hang on. We'll cut to when we're ready.
Right. It has been purchased.
Right. So we're back in now. So one of the things is the lemon law. Do you believe in the lemon law?
I do believe in the lemon law.
So
Luke, would you like to explain the lemon law?
So the lemon law is basically in the first 5 minutes of a date, you have the right to walk away if there are certain signs. What are the signs again? Because it has been a while.
You know what, Harry? I've forgotten. The signs are...
Let me get him up in the bro code.
In the bro code?
I think it was 140.
It was 130 something, was it?
Don't know. No, 140, yeah. Right. The lemon law is a little-known dating loophole that allows a bro to bail on any date in the first 5 minutes, no questions asked. How many times has a bro set you up with a blind date who winds up looking like the unmasked predator? Now with the lemon law, you no longer need to sit through that kind of torture or waste any of the predator's time. Simply present your date with a lemon law card and you're out the door. And in the book, there are some
lemon law cards.
Now, to advance in this, Finlay, have you ever used the lemon law?
I've never used it, but I have wanted to use it.
Yeah, same. However, same. I've never used it.
I've never. You're the worst liar in the world. You just are the worst liar in the world.
No, there is a story, and I will explain.
Yeah, but I've thought about using the lemon law. However, I didn't have the opportunity. If I had the opportunity, I would have just gone. But I didn't have the opportunity, and that's where the lemon law has to be used in specific places.
Yes, specific places, yes. So, the alleged story of how I used it. I was on a date, a Tinder date. I've been chatting to this girl for a while.
Oh, yes.
It was going fairly well. And, we decided to meet up for a drink.
Oh, yes.
So we do.
Okay.
And she looked a bit different to the photos, but it's just fillers, and I wouldn't do anything too drastic. So I was like, no, she's still a nice looking girl.
A rule of the bro code should be slap a woman who uses filters.
My name is Luke, and I do not agree with that sentence. Hitting women is wrong.
Hey. I did not say anything. Harry, bleep that.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to say that.
Spotify going to pan us already.
Fuck.
So, we sat down at the bar, we're waiting for a table, just having a drinks. And she's like, she's really quiet, so I think she's shy. I say, there's no need to be shy, by the way. I'm not going to buy it. Maybe later. And, she gets laughing. No, icebreaker, you know what I mean? So, she starts chatting and that. And so I go, so what do you do for work? And
Was it an OF situation?
Worse.
Oh God above.
She
was a public liaison.
She holds the camera over her shoulder a lot, basically.
Oh, so she wasn't in the liaisoning.
She was in the filming of the liaising.
So she was partaking in the
production.
I don't even no. How does a woman even get into that job? What?
Well, so I was actually generally interested. And then she was going into a bit too much detail. And she then said something. Basically, all I'm saying is she might as well have been in the liaison.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, Finlay. I said I'm just gonna go to the toilet, and I may or may not have slipped a tenner to a guy to let me out the back door.
Oh.
Yeah. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Barney Stinson approves. Harry, put the picture in. Barney Stinson approves.
I know.
Anyway, yeah, that was the bro code, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. So enough of that. On to Premier League.
Oh God, yeah, that thing.
So we're recording this on the 29th of September.
Yes, we are.
It's Tuesday.
Yes.
United started off great in the Premier League, didn't we? With a 3-1 loss to Crystal Palace.
We're talking about, mate, we beat City 7-0.
Honestly, it was so poor. Like, not having a pre-season really fucked it. And then...
That's no excuse. The professional athletes should be fit enough to play.
Right, but in the same sentence, in the same boat, you can say City lost to Leicester. Granted, Leicester looked very, very good. They lost to Leicester. They didn't have a pre-season. Bayern Munich lost to Hoffenheim 4-1. They didn't have a pre-season. PSG have lost most of their games. They didn't have a pre-season. Some might say no pre-season doesn't help.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the way I see it is it's not an excuse to play that poorly. Do you know what I mean? Like we've made one signing, and he didn't even start. So you're playing essentially the same. Well, you're not essentially. You are playing the same exact team that played last season, 90% of the games. And
the thing that didn't make the most sense to me is that Pogba, who had coronavirus, or COVID-19 even, however, one of them's banned. I can't say the other. So he had 2 weeks less training than everyone else, and he was starting. Was poor against Palace. Van de Beek comes on, scores. So you think, all right, he'll definitely be rested against Luton, who we played in the Milky Way Cup. We beat them 3-0.
3-1.
It was 3-0.
It was 3-1, was it not?
Dean Ensign got a clean sheet.
Did he? I thought we were 1-1 at one point.
That was the Crystal Palace game.
No, I thought we were 1-1 against Luton because we.
No, because Matt had scored the penalty, and then it was still 1-0 all the way up, and then Rashford and Greenwood and Fernandes came on, and Greenwood scored and Rashford scored.
Manchester United out comes to the rescue because my brain is fried. Oh, yeah, it was 3-0. I don't know why I thought it was 1-1 at one point.
And then
bit of a mong.
Then we played Brighton.
Whew.
Which full time was 2-2. Sorry.
3-2. VAR, come at me, mate.
I mean,
penalty.
Rightfully so. But the shitstorm on Twitter was brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking loved it. And then my other team, Newcastle, started off the season great. Beat West Ham 2-0. Think, fucking have that. We beat Blackburn in the Milky Way Cup 1-0. Think, lose to Brighton 3-0, which was a really bad performance.
Masterclass from Tariq Lamptey.
And then, inexplicably, we beat 10-man League 2 Morecambe 7-0 away. And Joel Linton got 2. Which, in a United context, imagine if Sergio Romero played up front and scored 2 goals. You'd be a bit fucking madded out, wouldn't you?
No, I'd say more along the lines that Federico Macheda made a surprise transfer back to United and managed to score a hat-trick in every game he played. That's more along the lines of what kind of miracle that was. Yeah.
And then we played Spurs, who's 1-0 up until the 95th minute. It's only 5 minutes added time. We had a free kick because Joel Linton, who scored 2, he had a very good game, to be fair. Ran into Højbjerg.
No, have you seen the clip? He fucking jumped into him. Brilliant. He shithoused that free kick.
We had a free kick. Carroll heads it, and Dyer, who's looking the opposite way, he had his hand up, gets given us a penalty. And we get an equaliser for Callum Wilson. Mourinho walks off the pitch. Fucking love it. So it's been a weird start, to say the least.
It's been a very weird start. There's been 21 penalties given so far in the opening 3 weeks.
And all of them were to Manchester United now.
No. 10 penalties, not 10 penalties, 21 penalties in the first 3 weeks. And I saw the stat today, it predicted if it carries on the same way that it's going, that there will be 292 penalties this season and 88 of them will be given for handball. That's along the lines of the trend that's going on so far.
I want to speak about this new handball rule, right?
Oh, God.
So the first time I saw it was United versus Crystal Palace, which was game week 2, but it was United's first game. Mm-hmm. Lindelof's literally running. He can't move his arm anywhere, and Ayu's literally chipped it up into his hand, and he gets given as a penalty. Mm-hmm. There is no way whatsoever that is a penalty. He cannot control his arm, right? There are similar cases. So you got Robin Koch against Liverpool for Leeds United, where his hands out, it hits out, it comes down. That's a penalty.
Hits off
an unnatural position.
Yeah.
The Dyer one, you could say it's an unnatural position, but it's not really fair in the same sentence. There was one given against Spurs again, and the Southampton game against Doherty, where his arm is on the defender and it's deflected off his teammate and hit his arm.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Like
the one that's
too harsh.
But in the same sense, there's 2 instances where handballs should have been given and goals should have been ruled out. No, I'm not talking about them 2. I'm talking about was it Chris Wood for Burnley, or
yes,
was it for Chris Wood for Burnley
against
Leicester, where he controls it with his chest and then
he pushes the man away, which is fair.
Pushes the man away, which is, it can be argued as a foul.
It's fair game if you're both going for it. Though.
Yeah, but he pushes the man away. It hits his chest, and then he takes all the pace off the ball with his arm. Now that's a handball, and then he finishes it, and it's given us a goal. That's a handball, in my opinion, and it should. The rules of the game are harsh, but still so unclear. And then was it Kai Havertz for Chelsea the other week, where the cross has come in, and he's, despite the fact that his arms are down here, he controls the ball with his arm.
I didn't see that one.
It was someone, I don't know if it was Kai Havertz, but it was someone for Chelsea against West Brom, and the ball comes in as a cross, pacey ball from Reece James, and he's openly controlled it with his hand, and that's where you need to be making the rule where if the ball's controlled by your hand, it's a handball. Do you know what I mean? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And if the ball's coming at you at 1,000,000 miles an hour, then it's understandable. But the ball is coming at a steady pace where you can get your arms out of the way, no matter if they're down here or up here, or you're fucking waving them about up there, giving someone a high five, and it magically hits your hand. Do you know what I mean? If you if the ball, you shouldn't be able to take that pace off the ball with your hand and then either put a cross across the box to get a goal or finish it yourself. Do you know what I mean? I think it's ridiculous at the moment. Everything is, I don't understand it. I just really don't.
I think there's a lot of inconsistency from the referees as well. And I think that's just because they don't understand the rules. And then, unfortunately, Richard Keys leaked out that there was a meeting between PGML, I think that's the name of the lawmakers in the league, and the Premier League met, and they're clamping down on it a fair bit. But it remains to be seen. One thing that I cannot wait to see, however, is Mr. Mike Ashley and two lawyers who have never ever lost a case in their career walk into the court against the Premier League. What a sweet day that's going to be. Because I'll tell you now, and it's due to the Newcastle United takeover saga, how basically Mike Ashley's suing the Premier League because he feels like the takeover was influenced by third parties, which, there's no use me going around, being around the bush. It is the case. And that he's in the right because there's no way he'd go to court. And the thing is, he's going to make so much more money, and then he's going to be able to sell Newcastle as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be fucking mint. And then Steve Bruce will get fucked off. We'll get Rafa back. We'll get Rondon back. We'll get Jose Perez back. And we'll win the championship. The EFL championship, that is, when we get relegated this season. Because I'm still convinced.
Yeah, I mean... right. Predictions. Who's getting relegated?
I wrote this down. Bottom is Fulham, without a doubt for me. It's then, I'm going to say, West Brom, and then Newcastle. So Fulham, West Brom, and unfortunately Newcastle. I just don't think we've got it in us.
I agree with you with Fulham being rock bottom. They're a yo-yo team, and they come up, spend a shit ton of money on players that they don't need, and players that do not fit the bill at all, and then they go straight back down. That's what kind of club they are. Scott Parker's a shy manager. He's not a Premier League manager.
No, I feel like he'd do well given the chance with a better team than Fulham.
No, I don't think he will. I think he's a championship manager.
Put it this way: if Moyes gets sacked from West Ham, I can 100% see either Eddie Howe or Scott Parker going to West Ham.
But yeah, so Fulham for me are going to be rock bottom. Then I actually see Newcastle staying up by the skin of their teeth, and it'll be West Brom and West Ham going down.
See, West Ham, they have that quality in them, but with Newcastle, we've made some good signings this summer. I'm not disputing that. We signed Callum Wilson, Jamal Lewis, Jeff Hendrick, and I'm missing one.
Fucking despise Jeff Hendrick.
I remember you
despise
him. Mark Gillespie.
I hate him. As a self-proclaimed Irishman, I claim if someone asks me if someone asks me like what nationality I say Irish. I don't say English. I say fucking Irish. But
he did well against West Ham, and then he's just been shit. And unfortunately, he's becoming the new Matt Ritchie with the media. Like the media fucking love him. And, it's so bad. And Matt Ritchie's now out for 2 months as well. He's dislocated his shoulder, and honestly, it annoys me. So on football Twitter, there's those people actually speak proper facts about football. The Newcastle side, anyway. Every other team chat shite. But someone is in this Newcastle United Facebook group, and they send screenshots all the time to this group chat. And there's this one where it's Matt Ritchie, is the heart and soul of this Newcastle United side. Without him, there's no passion. So it's becoming on that he's Mr. Passion. But he's not. He's so shit. Against Spurs, he was at fault for the goal. And he's just not good enough. In the Championship, he's one of the best wingers you can get. I have no doubts about that. But the same applies to Christian Atsu. And look how they do in the Premier League. They're not good enough. And it's annoying. But I think if Wilson can keep scoring, I think if Joe Linton has a good season on the left-hand side, not a striker, on the left, we'll do well. It's just about keeping Joe Linton fit, Saint-Maximin fit, definitely. And it's about Almiron continuing his really good form. Because he's got a goal and 4 assists already this season. He's doing really well, and I'm buzzing for him. And I think he really just needs to spur on.
I mean, Saint-Maximin got absolutely torn apart by Tariq Lamptey. I found that quite amusing. Very amusing. I think Tariq Lamptey is a great little talent there.
He surprised me because I thought with Chelsea letting him go, he mustn't be all that. But obviously Graham Potter thinks otherwise, So, he has looked the real deal. I don't think he did a lot against United. I think Luke Shaw actually dealt really well with that, surprisingly. And yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. On the topic of United, and if we're going to transfers, looks like Tellez gets done before the end of the window. It did come out to say that United have had a €100 million bid for Sancho rejected. It's not happening, is it?
I mean, there's, I don't know why we're trying to wiggle it down to 90 mil or 100 mil. If they want 120 mil, that's what they want, and you're not getting any. You're not paying any less than that. Do you know what I mean? But by all means, Dortmund are a selling club, and you can wiggle them down on certain players. But on Sancho, you're not going to wiggle him down because he's a high quality player, and you're gonna have to pay their price for him. Especially after this, we're in a global pandemic, man. You can't try and wiggle down a price of a 100 plus million player. You can't wiggle down a price on him during the current climate. And personally, I don't feel that Sancho will solve all our problems. No. I don't think he'll. I don't think the price that we're going to pay for him actually kind of justifies anything about him. I don't think he's a 100 mil player. I don't think that at all. But you're going to have to pay the price.
I think he's 70, 80 mil, and then English tax has him. I think he has a lot of quality to United if we do sign him, but we're a left back and a good centre-half partnership away from doing it. And we need a long-term Nemanja Matic replacement. Honestly, if it came to it, and Steve Alston was saying this, and I fully agree, if Atletico Madrid went, we want 80 million for Saul Niguez, yes, I'll pay it, because he will play in that position. for easily 7 years at least, and he is world class. And he'll fit straight into that team. And yes, we got Connie van der Beek, but he's not being brought in to play every week. We need that quality. A lot of United fans at the moment don't seem to remember. 99, take for instance, you have York and Cole, and then you got Solskjaer and Sheringham on the bench. You always have the depth and quality, whereas now you got Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, Dan James, Ighalo, Lingard. It's not exactly like quality for quality. So I think we just need quality on the bench. Sure.
Yeah.
This is last season. To state his case. I think Tellez, unfortunately, I don't think it'll work well for him if he comes. I think.
What Tellez?
Yeah, I think he'll get injured, and I think Shaw will end up playing. Bailly needs to start. Weird. I'm a big fan of the Eric Bailly fan club.
Yeah,
he needs to start with Lindelof. And
the greatest Eric since the King. You to me are everything. Oh, Bailly. That's what he is, mate. And right. This is where my issues lie. All right. So Solskjaer, don't get me wrong, love the man to pieces. Absolutely adore the boy. Right, beautiful history behind him. But when it comes to press conferences, when it comes to post-match interviews, pre-match interviews, he likes to talk a lot. He likes to say when he first came in as an interim, he was very, very stern, wasn't he? He was like, these aren't. I see a lot of players that I don't want on my club next season.
Everton loss 4-0.
Yeah.
It was big.
I was there. I was fucking there in the Park End. I was in the fucking Park End with all the Everton fans, with my granddad. I was there.
I couldn't even literally. I remember 4-0. I was here at my house watching it. I remember most of my family were outside because we had a few family members around, and I'm watching it.
Pre-COVID.
And it was last year. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And honestly, I was in disbelief of how bad we were.
Mate, I'd say watching it on TV don't do it justice for how fucking appalling we were. But so I that moment when he was getting angry and he was getting aggressive with the fact that he didn't want half these players at his club next season. I absolutely loved that. It showed fire and desire in him. Come, two transfer windows.
18 months later.
Yeah, also 18 months later. They're all still here. Do you know what I mean?
To be fair, we've got rid of Darmian, we got rid of Lukaku, we got rid of Sanchez.
We've got rid of a few of them.
Smalling. We have got rid of most of the deadwood players. But the thing is, we still have Lingard, we still have Dallo, we still have Jones, we still have Andreas Pereira.
I don't understand him because he's saying, we were shocking, we were this, we were that, but it doesn't change Lindelof in the team. He's absolutely the worst centre-half I've seen in a very long time. He needs to be sold. Don't even drop it. Just sell him. Just get rid of him. He's a Mourinho player, and we don't want Mourinho players at the club anymore, right? Bailly is who you should be playing next to Maguire because Maguire's
can't be relied on though. He's too injury prone.
But he's injury prone. Yeah, Twanzabe's back there, right? Ted Mengi's back there.
He's not exactly the most injury-free player either. To be fair, I think that's why we do keep Lindelof.
Yeah, but
because Lindelof and Maguire, right? Ted Mengi is what
you could fucking keep Rojo for all I care. At least he fucking breaks legs, right? I'm
tell you what,
sure.
Bring back Rojo and Bailly as a centre-half partnership.
I am 100% sure that in the new VAR rules, there is a rule that says Marcus Rojo is exempt from all rules. I'm 100% sure.
Honestly, right? I love him.
So you bring him back, right? But Maguire, if you will, is the level-headed centre-half, and you need a fucking reckless.
I really don't rate him.
He's not world
He's not a United
class.
captain. He's not a Man United captain.
He's not world class. He's not a Man United captain. Eric Bailly is a Man United captain.
Yeah, no, without
Eric Bailly is a Man
such
United
Paddy
captain.
Evra vibes about him. He's
not. No, he don't have Paddy Evra vibes about him. He has as if Roy Keane was brought up in prison. That's what vibes he has about
Marcus
him.
Rojo.
By Marcus Rojo is his father.
Yeah.
Roy Keane is his mother, and they brought him up in a prison cell. That's what Eric Bailly is. But it's Solskjaer, right? He criticises De Gea, he criticises Shaw, he criticises Lindelof. Don't drop any of them. Dean Henderson had a fucking outstanding game. It's only against Luton, right? He's miles better than De Gea. He's got. He shouts at his players. He commands a bit of respect. He commands a bit of fucking. He needs a. He's more on the case. De Gea, every now and again you see him fucking. He's shouting at Brighton game. He's shouting in the fucking Crystal Palace game. Hey, do this, do that. I don't know. I want to see you fucking grabbing him by the neck. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the point. You need a bit more
tenacity.
Fucking Peter Schmeichel about you. Yeah, you need a bit more tenacity. You'd never, ever, 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 ever see Peter Schmeichel or Edwin van der Sar just go quiet after conceding. He'd fucking tear their heads off. Do you know what I mean? So you need a bit of bollocks as a United manager. You need to be able to just drop someone out of nowhere because they're not playing well.
That's why Mourinho works well for a time.
Lingard can fuck off.
Mourinho worked well for a time because he did do that. It's just the thing with Mourinho is that he wanted another summer of established players, but instead he got a rotation fullback, rotation midfielder, and Lee Grant. Yeah. Lee Grant's made 2 appearances for United. He's not kept a single clean sheet. Do you know what I mean? Dalot, for whatever reason, people online think he's fucking Cafu. He's not. He really is not. He was brought in for a system where you cross the ball in to your target man striker. We don't have that. Fred, I like Fred a lot, so I don't mind him with Fred.
Yeah, don't get me wrong with Dalot. In my opinion, he's not a right back. I think he's a right winger. He's not a right back because he can't defend, but he can go forward and he's got skill on the ball and he's got good cross on him. Right? He'd be a better right winger than Jesse Lingard. And
I still think Lingard's best position is a false 9.
I still think Jesse Lingard's best position is at Roma.
Joining Smalling.
Prove me wrong.
The thing is, as you see about Andy Pereira off to Lazio, Fabrizio Romano, but here we go. Oh, I got excited when I saw that. And Dalot was supposed to be off to Milan as well.
Italians seem to love our players.
They got Sanchez, they got Mkhitaryan, they got Lukaku, they got Ashley Young, and Darmian.
Darmian, yeah. Where even is Darmian, mate?
He's at Parma, but I'm sorry, not enough credit goes to Matteo Darmian for the Stockholm final. Man of the match before.
Oh, Darmian was on his day. Darmian was the world's best player. He was fucking brilliant. Everyone used to slander him. Everyone used to slander him. I thought Darmian was fucking brilliant.
I remember his fucking his debut against Spurs. I remember, because we had Raphael, who was wicked, and I was good. We sold him.
I'd like to see what Solskjaer does with Raphael if he comes back.
I'd love to see what Mourinho would have done with Raphael.
Oh yeah,
he's a proper fullback for Mourinho.
He's just a good fullback all over.
Fabio, but Raphael was the dog balls. But with Darmian, I remember his first game against Spurs. I remember he put in a really good tackle, played a 1-2, and ran all the way into the box, played the ball, and forced a save from Laurie. So I remember thinking,
I remember that game. I remember that game. I thought
player does.
I thought he was the second coming of Dennis Irwin, mate. I'm not gonna lie. Right-footed left back. Let's have it.
I've always thought that when Luke Shaw got injured, that was the end of Matteo Darmian's United career. And it's such a shame. But centre half, Stockholm, man of the match.
That's the thing.
What a
He put in a
fucking
shift
unit
everywhere.
of a performance that was.
He put in a shift everywhere. Left back, right back, centre half. He could do it all.
He was a proper he can play anywhere. Honestly, I love Stockholm.
He was like a John O'Shea, if you will. Could have put him in net. Probably would have kept a clean sheet. Why not? Why not do it?
Do you remember when John O'Shea nutmegged Luis Figo?
Oh, was it Luis Figo or was it? No, it was
It was Figo.
No, it wasn't Figo. It was against Arsenal. He nutmegged.
He nutmegged.
Nutmegged Perez and then chipped Almunia.
Yeah, he did that. He did. I'm sure he nutmegged. Hang on. Hey Siri. Google John O'Shea nutmeg Figo.
Okay, I found this on the web for John O'Shea nutmeg Figo. Check it out.
It's on YouTube.
Okay.
Hang on.
Is your Siri Australian? Mine's Irish.
She is Australian.
I said, is your Siri? Mine is. What do you mean?
Yeah, he nutmegs Luis Figo.
Hey Siri, tell Luke he's a melon.
Get fucked.
It's just sent you a message.
Right, Siri. Hang on, I'm waiting. It's not come through yet.
Hold on. Is it actually sent? Is it actually sent? Oh no, I didn't press send. I didn't press send. Hey Siri. In what was John O'Shea's best ever United performance?
Arsenal 06. What?
Just a sec. My Siri hates me.
It's either Arsenal 06 or Anfield where he scored the winner.
Hey Siri, search John O'Shea. It just doesn't do a voice for. Hold on, let me do it on my watch. It does it on my watch better. Hey Siri, search John O'Shea. Here's what I found. It's just John O'Shea. It's just a beautiful picture of John O'Shea.
What, man? That was good.
John Francis O'Shea is an Irish former professional footballer. Currently the first team coach for Reading, apparently.
All right. I didn't know that.
Cool. Here it goes. He was known for his versatility in playing several positions, on either side of the pitch or centre. Born in Waterford, Manchester United, when he was 17.
What? He was a class player. Same with Wes Brown.
Yeah, mate. Pretty cool. Cheers, Siri.
Shall we have a little break before we go into Tinderella and a bit of your chatting shit, mate?
Yes, I have got good ones today. I've got really good ones.
I also have one, which is fucking amazing. So,
all right,
we'll go for a break and we'll be back in a millisecond. Adios.
Today, you see... Sorry, I call you joke. You have to be there. Anyway, Harry, graphic, Tinderella is back. And if you won't mind, Harry, if you won't mind playing some nice little uncopyrighted music behind me.
A bit Spanish. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I'm feeling a bit Hispanic. So,
get
the flamenco clickers. So,
what's been happening, La?
Not much is going on my Tinder, but this week I thought I'd treat you to some of the OG Tinderella, some of the OG content pickup lines, and these are top tier pickup lines. And I'm telling you, if you use these on a woman, you're definitely not getting slapped in the face, and that's a promise. Okay, so I'll be ready, Luke. Luke hasn't heard these. And he's about to experience the same as you guys. So, the first one is actually very, very kind of, for me. So it goes, they say that love is blind, and so am I, so let me feel your face so I know that you're not a munter. Yeah.
You get a slap in the face.
Yeah. The next one, your father must have been a thief. And I'm going to catch him if the last thing I do, your father's going to prison.
Right.
That one might just offend them. This one. Now, this one is up there with one of my favourites. Got 2 favourites on this list, and this is one of. Hey, you a parking ticket? Because I picked you up on the street, and now I can't afford to pay you.
That's good. That's good. That was a good one.
The next one comes from Nish Kumar.
All right.
Hey, girl, you must be tired because you look real tired. Get some rest, lady.
That was a pickup line.
Apparently so. This one, again, applies to me. If I wrote the alphabet, I'd put you and I together, and that's why I failed my English. Roses are red, violets are red, you're red, the sky is red, my eyes are bleeding. Help. Oh, this is the second favourite. This is the second favourite. And people use this. This is a Finlay guarantee. Put a stamp mark of approval there, Harry. Approved. If you were in a... cut that. Approved. If you were on an Indian menu, you'd have 3 chilies next to you because you make me shit myself.
You know what?
Woo! And the last one. I thought I'd end it on a more subtle note. I like my women how I like my coffee. Always forgetting my name.
That's good. That's a good one.
And that was Pickup Lines with Finlay. Add a little twinkle in my smile, Harry.
My Cinderella this week, bit different. And I went undercover this week as a man called Keith, who's 47, a divorced father of 3. And I'm actually this girl called Madison. So I'm just going to read the exchange. And Harry, I'll send you the photo so you can include them if you want. So I said, go on. Tell me you have information on Rondon coming back. She says, no, full stop. I said, well, Ian, that's quite disappointing. Almost as disappointing as Bareka. He's a low A from Newcastle. The whole point is that I'm just saying Newcastle players. Sorry to disappoint you then, she says. And I said, well, can you at least do a job up front? Joy from Brazil is shite. She said, what job? So I say, playing up top. Bentaleb can play a ball, so all you need to be able to do is finish. That was me forgetting that Bentaleb doesn't play for us anymore. I'm going to have to bleep this. Just don't go near Atsu or you'll get that coronavirus. She then replies, what the fuck are you even going on about, dude? So I then say, sorry, didn't make myself clear. I'm Les, not Keith, I'm Les. A 47 and a divorced father of 3. I'm trying to find some place for Newcastle to keep me busy, mainly because the wife won't let me see the kids. And she said, players, as in like sports, like football. Yes, I said. There's soon to be richest club in football, Newcastle United, in Newcastle. All I need to know is, can we rely on you to score a Shearer-esque volley in the 89th minute at the Gallagher end? She then says, thanks but no thanks. I don't do sports. So I said, I mean, there can be other jobs. Tea ladies on her last legs. Just push her down the stairs and score 25 a year. She then replies with, and this is where it got really interesting, because it was just boring as fuck, as you couldn't tell. She said, yeah, I'm good. I already have a job, and I'm self-employed. I then said, well then, Madison, that's quite disappointing to hear. How am I going to spend my free time now? The wife won't let me see the kids. No one wants to work for Newcastle United, and I've got a hole in my wall. She then says, well, that's my problem. How? She's getting a bit pissed off. So I said, well, there's no need to be rude to Big Les, is there? She's getting proper pissed off. She says, you're trying to get some pity. It ain't going to work, con. And I said, I'm 47. I have enough pity as it is. It's bad enough that Jeremy Carr went off air. So, you know, he seems to think it's getting a bit boring here. She just puts okay. So I reply with, it seems like we both wasted our time here, Madison, unless you have any tips on how to steal my kids back from my ex. And this is where it got good. No, I'm 19 and a cam girl. I don't have any tips on how to do that. So I said, you're a cam girl. What's one of them? I post sexual content for money. So, of course, I'm pretending to be Les 47. So I say, what? So you get your baps out for money? How much do you make off that? Enough to survive. And I put, hope you're not referring to surviving from Brexit. Proudly voted leave. Just want to make clear, no. I'm Luke and I say no. And then this is where I got annoyed. She put, yeah, I thought it was best to leave as well.
Oh.
So,
please tell me you broke character just to tell her.
I'm still in character, and then I broke. So Madison Wellenpet, Brexit means Brexit, but Then I broke character. Hang on a minute. Your profile says you're 19. How the fuck did you vote leave? It's a good point. And she just put, yep. I put, answering my question, Flower. She put, I am now. So I said, if you're 19, how did you vote leave 4 years ago? Now, I'm not good at maths, but that would have made you 13. It's obviously a joke. And then she just sent me a link to her OnlyFans, which I'll blur for them if I let me turn the brightness down.
Yeah, I can't even see that. Oh.
Yeah. Goth baby back.
Luke, send me that link.
So that was on my undercover account, then I got banned. On my actual Tinder,
there's feck all going on.
I sent a lovely message to a girl called Emily. So I said, you'll do. She didn't reply.
Yeah, you'll do.
I'm
not gonna lie, I've sent that.
Team Tinder sent me a message.
Oh, same, yeah.
And that's it.
I'm not gonna lie. I've also said to a woman on Tinder, "You'll do." Didn't go very well, sadly. Let me untangle my phone. Let me pull up the old Tinder. There's feck all on here, really. I exposed my dyslexia to a woman and she didn't reply. Something about Will Smith.
You exposed your dyslexia to someone?
Yeah, and they didn't appreciate the fact that I was very honest about my dyslexia. Now this was a nice lengthy conversation. It was just, it started off. Yeah, bio was musical theatre student who loves to travel and write music. Singer, you'll find me in Spoons or Nando's, love a good night out. And that right there is three things that say yes for me. Musical theatre student, no, 4 things. Musical theatre student, yes. Singer, yes. Nando's and Spoons, yes. And loves a good night out. That was an immediate bap. You know what I mean? So I started that one off with I have 2 very important questions here for you, my darling. 1, how often do you go to Nando's? And 2, what do you order? She then came back to me.
Lemon and herb.
No. She goes, oh, okay. Go whenever someone says, let's go for food. Where should we go? I'm like, Nando's. And I was like, yeah, that's okay. She either gets the medium chicken butterfly and peri chips and mash, or the medium chicken wrap peri salted chips. Both very good orders. They're not ones that I'd look at when I'm taking them over and throw up a little bit in my mouth. I have done that before. I'm not gonna lie. Considering that I do have to make some horrific orders. And I then said, my break food's either a hot half chicken with chips and rice, or 5 hot wings with chips and garlic bread. And then we just started talking about music, yada yada yada, this and that. Her replies were really weird though. She only replied to me at like fucking late hours.
Yeah.
like like she sent me like after the original conversation, she started replying to me at like 2 a.m. I was there like weird. This one, I was proud of this one. I was proud of it. Right, I matched a girl called. I don't know if you can see that. She was called. We'll have
to blur it anyway.
Yeah, I've got to blur this, but Luke, you've just got to appreciate that's not okay. Where can you?
I can't say.
It's backwards anyway. Her name was Shayla. Shayla. So
I thought you were going to say her name is Trevor.
No, no.
Harry, you know what to do.
So her name was Shayla, and I said, if I was to say my favourite song is Shayla by Jamie T, would that be funny because it's a play on words, or am I just a monk? Because obviously Jamie T has the famous song Sheila, and I thought Shayla, close enough. And she quite liked that, but that kind of fizzled out. Again, just not much going on. I did match a girl ages ago, back in like fucking March, because I swiped her mainly because she wasn't even that attractive. Her bio was likes. What are them two things? Colon. Is it colon? Colon.
Semicolon on colon.
Colon. It likes shagging, IRA, and drugs. I don't condone drugs, and I don't do them.
Obviously, this is a Finlay and Luke announcement.
Teetotal.
We don't condone drugs. Sorry.
Teetotal. As I'm drinking alcohol. Yeah. And then dislikes, OCD triggers. So what appealed to me for this woman was the fact that she liked the IRA. And me as a Sinn Féin supporter, Luke, put your headset back on.
Sorry, she likes the IRA.
And me as a proud Sinn Féin supporter. Hey, we were wrong in the past. Now we're okay. We're okay now. We're okay now. But yeah, so I matched her and I said,
Manchester Town Central disagrees.
Hey, that was many years ago. What's that about? Fucking
me being a Saki.
Anyway, yeah, so I messaged her and said the IRA related bio really caught my eye. And bearing in mind, I sent that on the second. I can't believe you're chatting to a girl about the IRA.
Oh no!
Bearing in mind, I sent this message on the 2nd of March, 2020. She then replied on the 7th of September and said, "Do you love them then?" And I said, "I come from an Irish family, so make of that what you will." And she didn't reply. This is gonna get banned. We're gonna get banned. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
This definitely has the explicit on Spotify.
I know this is like explicit times 2. Yeah. So again, my my Tinder's just shit.
Yeah, same here, man.
Yeah,
there's no point.
Just kind of sucks. But play the tune, play the outro tune, please, Harry. This segment is over.
On to the final segment. An highly anticipated segment for me personally. It's cue the intro, Harry, that you did last week with all the explosions.
Yeah.
You're chatting shit, mate.
Welcome back.
So, Finlay, would you like me to go first? Because I actually have one. And I don't know if you got 2 or not.
I've got 4.
You got 4? Okay, let me go with my one.
Yeah, I'll let you go first.
Okay. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
In the 1800s, 80 men from Liechtenstein went on a mission, right? With the army. There was 80 men of them, right? They went through Liechtenstein all the way through to Italy and back, right? They didn't lose a single fight or lose any of their members, right? They came back to Liechtenstein with 81. They picked up a guy on the way, an Italian man, who was just a randomer, and he got a medal for bravery during the war.
I fully believe that.
And now an Italian man is up in the Hall of Fame in Liechtenstein.
I fully believe that. I fully believe that to be possible.
What? So you're telling me, right? So you're in war, right? There's 80 men of you, you're doing fucking well, and some random Italian bloke goes, all right, lads, you mind if I join?
Yeah, fully believe that. I fully believe that.
Yeah, it's true.
Exactly. It's
I find it the most
particular.
random thing ever.
It's too particular not to be true. I told you can't beat me at my own segment. You can't beat me at my own segment. Right. Are you ready for mine? Give me a little graphic. Number 1. Give me a graphic, Harry. The compact disc, or CD, was given its letter designation because it was the technology that followed the cassette tape, okay? And the cassette tape obviously had sides A and B, so that's why the compact disc was given the CD. That's why it was called the compact disc, and then given it the CD.
True.
Absolute bullshit.
Really?
Absolute poppycock, mate. That's what it is. Absolute poppycock. Right. Next fact. Or next whatever. More than 1/5 of all calories consumed by humans worldwide is provided by rice.
1/5 is a lot in the grand scheme of things. True.
True. It is very true.
I'd say because there are a lot of countries who use it mainly.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you are correct. You are very correct. That is very true. The next one. This one's funny. Donkey Kong got his name because the creator believed donkey meant stupid in English and wanted to convey the impression that the character was a stupid ape.
I'm going to say false. I don't want that to be true.
It's fucking true, man. It's fucking true.
Fucking Nintendo. You love it.
And the last one, I find this one quite interesting. So a coconut is classed as a mammal because it grows hair and produces milk.
Nah, that's surely false. Nah, I'm not having that. That's fucking bullshit. No, I'm not having that. There's no fucking way. Don't tell me it's true.
No, it's fucking bullshit, but I just found it fucking funny. I just found it so funny.
Imagine you're in fucking school as a kid and go, right, today, kids, we're going to learn about some animals.
I found it so funny.
Here's a cow, here's a zebra, here's a coconut. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
Oh, it was reading that was one of the funniest things I've read all week, honestly. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, hang on. We may have a little something. Hang on.
You want to know what is tragic? I just walked into my room like, oh my god, what's that smell?
It's your good friend.
Actually.
Oh, please,
Lauren.
No, please, no.
Sorry. Check your Instagram, lads. See if you've got a message off her.
My Instagram.
I don't know if you'll have got it yet.
Oh. It says I've got 2 DMs.
Is one from her?
No.
Ah.
I swear to God, if it's just a message of her bullying me, I'm gonna fucking slap her.
No. I said I did want her to come on to be like a nice little surprise.
Right, that is creepy. That is weird. That is really fucking weird. You know, I bought the bro code off WH Smith.
Yes.
I've now got a WH Smith advert on my Instagram.
GDPR.
Fuck you, Apple.
I tell you what's really annoying me. My Snapchat advertisements.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Let's just say.
No, they're not okay.
A lot of talc powder's thrown about in them.
Yeah. What is that about? A perfectly fine. I'll have you know Snapchat. I don't need any talc. Fucking strange, mate. It's fucking weird. I don't want to be seeing it. I don't want to be seeing it all over the place.
If anything, that's what it's for.
I just don't.
Actually stinks. I don't even know what to do with
Sorry,
As Lauren's farted, hasn't she?
No, she's got yogurt.
What?
Hang on.
Natalie C. Smith.
Hey, mate, so I'm actually recording the podcast right now. There's more Finlay.
Hello.
You sound so fucked up. Yes, he was very happy to know that I've just been speaking to you then. Funny. Do we have anything else to speak about?
I don't. You know what? I don't know. I'm over the moon with everything that's happened this week so far.
It's
apart
been a
from
good week.
my restaurant semi-closing down. But, that happens. But, yeah.
It's been good. Do you want to sign us off?
Yeah. Well, thank you all so much for watching and or listening on Spotify or Podbean. From here on the Zoom call, it's been very lovely to meet your acquaintance, everyone. And we'll see you in the next one.
See you next week, guys. Bye.